A teenager coming to Louisville to visit his grandparents touched off a national airline security emergency.
The concerned crew diverted the flight to Philadelphia, where it was discovered the boy was wearing a religious item for the purpose of prayer, not terrorism. WLKY just spoke with the teenager's relatives who are waiting at the Louisville International Airport. Steve Bergen's live there with the latest on what unfolded this morning. Steve?
John, as you said, we have spoken with the relatives. We did speak with the grandmother of this teenager. We'll have that for you in just a moment. First, let me say that operations here at the Louisville International Airport are normal, except for a few flight delays because of the weather. Now, here's what we know about what happened this morning. It was a commuter U.S. Air flight that left LaGuardia at 7:25. Sometime during that flight, a female flight attendant became concerned about something a 17-year-old was wearing on his head. She notified the captain, and a decision was made to land the plane in Philadelphia. The captain says the teenager cooperated fully. What he was wearing on his head was an Orthodox Jewish item. But regardless, the plane was evacuated in Philadelphia and the teenager questioned by authorities. Now, the TSA described that teenager as disruptive, but again, the flight crew says he would fully cooperated with their questions. Here's what the grandmother told us.
The young kids, they were pretty shook up. But they had a morning flight. My grandson didn't have a chance to pray. They were religious kids. They say their morning prayers, and they use this to fill in. The men use it to fill in. And they've traveled before, and they've put this on, and there's never any problem. So it was a very exciting morning for them. They'll be able to write an essay on how I spent my time going to see Grandma, and I don't think Grandma's ever going to invite kids again.
So all the grandkids were coming here for a visit? Or?
For a visit, a 4-day visit.
As you can tell, the grandmother doesn't seem too concerned about it. She's taking it all in stride. As for the 17-year-old teenager that caused this scare, he's due in here in Louisville later this afternoon along with his sister. We'll have much more coming up at 12:30. Live at the Louisville International Airport, Steve Bergen, WLKY News.